So yeah, if you haven't figured out, the central mechanic here is going to be constantly using these chronospheres for various nefarious purposes. Here, we're going to use it to be able to cross this area, and for some reason I got hit by that blade even though it had already gone by.
That's another reason why I hate this area.
And I did it again.
The collision detection on those blades is a little wonky.
Yep. And for some reason the controls sort of reverse there, so you're pulling down to go forward, and it just... it's terrible. I hate it when games do that.
What happens is when you go up on the ceiling, then you're pulling down to go towards the camera.
Yeah, and it's just awful to control.
And it feels really awkward and counterintuitive.
Thankfully, the little jaunt you have to take there is pretty short. You just have to get over here to this bridge, and you're pretty much done.
Well, until the next fucking tower.
Which is absolutely identical. At least the towers look nice. I mean, they've got a cool, crazy, haphazard look to them, which is good. Whoa, the fuck did you come from?
Well, they do look nice, but they all look the same, too.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, I'm pretty certain they are. Except for one set, which is built together, they're all identical.
Yeah, and that's kind of, I don't know. That adds some unnecessary repetition. This whole, what am I saying?
Purposely
This whole
screwing
tower,
with you.
This whole tower system is uselessly repetitious.
Yeah, it's true.
Needlessly repetitious. You do 3 towers and then you move on. This is probably the worst part of the game in terms of boredom.
I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way.
Well, I don't blame you.
Oh, that's why. Because there's nothing you can do in this area. You have to move on, and that's why I'm confused here. So instead, you use this thing to jump up here, and you continue. For some reason, you actually skip that tower. This is the one that's somewhat different. They're actually built together, so you have to kind of solve a couple puzzles throughout them till you can actually get back and do what you need to do. So we'll get to the first part, which has a nice little intro cutscene for no good reason.
Hey look, there are guys that are easily killed.
My god, I wonder if they're gonna fight me.
What should we do about them?
Can I just punch them a lot?
Yeah, well, as long as they die, that's what matters.
Slam! Yep. Lots of punching. Fortunately, this does sort of go on a little bit too long. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 reinforcements. I don't know, it's too much. Too much, game. Too much.
On the upside, there's some nice variety in our combos now. We have some extra...
Some weapons, yeah. If I can be bothered to actually, like, switch weapons a lot, then yes, there is. The one thing I dislike about the whole little hotkey system is how much work it requires to keep juggling those abilities.
Yeah.
At least I spiced it up as much as possible. Nope. 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 You're gonna die from the gun. There we go. Capping every ass. Who the hell is the last guy? There he is.
He's over there.
Stuck in a wall.
That
was pretty awesome.
Well, that got his attention. Jesus.
I like how my finisher actually blew up the bomb and hurt me.
I like how how your finisher actually sliced his flaming remains in half.
So this puzzle's a little bit dick. You're already in the habit of putting these down here. So you think, okay, well, there's those red crystals down below. I guess I have to grab this thing. And then this happens to you.
Boom! You're only half correct, leading man.
And I'm stuck in a wall.
Lovely.
Yeah, if there's nothing else, my ability to find bugs with games for no apparent reason is very high. Alright, so I'm now stuck on the ground. Thankfully, no worms will attack you out here because it is made out of rock. But, it's kind of
Also,
annoying.
It's kind of in between towers, so I guess they felt that the worms wouldn't kind of get you there.
Yeah, it would be a little bit cheap. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I think I actually cut there. I just couldn't tell. And the actual solution to the problem is to bring it back up here. From there, you can use the Chronosphere's powers to grab this thing, and it won't explode on you, because it actually is slowed down in time as well.
Yep, it's on a time delay.
Yep, you can then make it over here and chuck it extremely slowly onto that thing, and that lets you proceed. Yeah, I do like that the speed of it is still slowed down too. Although that doesn't really make sense. Why wouldn't it move just as fast as war?
Because it's beyond his grasp.
That doesn't make any sense. He still threw it with the same speed. I don't know why I did that, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why you did it either.
But yeah, I'm pretty certain motion doesn't work that way. Like,
well, yeah,
wouldn't it be moving like almost at light speed rather than slower?
Or maybe once it leaves his grasp, it goes back to normal speed.
But momentum doesn't stop.
Well, it's relatively slower.
That's not how momentum works.
But it's how magic works.
No.
Look, do you hate the Chronospheres now?
If your response is a wizard did it, I'm gonna stab you.
Hey, leading man.
What?
A wizard did it.
God damn it. Where do you live? I have a knife. I'm gonna go find you.
My address is...
Hold on 1 second while I give you my address over this vocal communication that will be spread to the internet.
Yes. Last thing I need is the internet knowing where I live, and then blaming me for stuff.
That's true. Damn internet. Alright, so we're doing some more stuff. I don't even know or care anymore.
More turning of switches and lowering of chronospheres.
Pretty certain the whole purpose of this was to get to this middle pillar here, so you can lower that chronosphere, and then actually get to where you need to be. If I remember correctly, it's just... Good God, there's a lot of this.
Yeah, this section...
There it is.
It's just very windy corridors and... It's all circular because they're all, they're all column-shaped towers, so... It all just kind of, you're going around and around.
Yeah, I hate how the distance is so long in this one, too. It's just there to fuck you up.
Yeah. Hey, there's a bad guy. That means we went the right way.
Yeah, it's about time. And we get to go to the top of this tower now, which, awesome. And, I think there's supposed to be a guy up there. There he is. Screw you. This cutscene will happen with or without you.
Would be hilarious, though, if the guy, turned it back on.
That'd be pretty funny, actually. That would actually be a lot like Blood Omen. Or Blood Omen 2. I take it you don't remember that part. Because you didn't watch those videos, did you?
It's very slowly coming back to me.
Admit it, you didn't watch my videos.
Of course I watched your videos. I guessed it on a couple of them.
Just because you guessed it doesn't mean you watch. I guessed it in your Mega Man X2 thing, and I didn't watch.
Well, that was a wise decision on your part.
Yeah, I was glad I could ruin that episode for you. Although I'm pretty certain your own gameplay ruined that episode for you.
It did. If you want to watch Akari fail at Mega Man X2...
Please see Gemini Jamma's account and click on Maverick Hunters. You will hate yourself.
Or Gemini Shadow, actually, I think is my, is on, yeah, Gemini Shadow is my YouTube.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not Akari Warrior.
Hey!
Like
there it is. Told you, they really, really, really like hiding things in water.
They sure do.
Oh, you know what? We're almost done with this episode. I have no idea where I'll have cut that previous episode. That's gonna be funny to find out.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I am the Akari Warrior. Just in case. It's in there for good measure somewhere.
It's good of you to be so attentive. I don't know how to get that thing. I'm sure I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, it looks like, is that the big,
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the champion one. I did do a little searching down here to see if there was like an alcove I couldn't find, but pretty certain it's got something to do with another upgrade we'll get later, so whatever.
Well, in order to get out of here, we actually have to go through an underwater alcove.
No, we have to go up.
Oh. Well, never mind then. I'm full of beans.
So, something about being underwater. I don't even know anymore.
It happens a lot.
Yeah. Keep swimming, dude. Oh, I think we may be at the end of it. Unfortunately, this exit is not really well telegraphed. I mean, you can see that there's a line on the minimap, but the fact that it's up above is not really expected. Like, even you mentioned that you thought you had to be below.
Yeah.
Then we go into a section which totally doesn't look like it should be this far into the dungeon area. And that kind of, it kind of contributes to that problem where you just don't feel like... It feels like the whole thing is transitory. For some reason, we went through an entire towers section in the middle of a desert, and now we're back in a fucking subway. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I see where you're coming with that, and I agree. Big push. Wow, that thing was hungry.
Yeah, no kidding.
Damn, it chomped down on that leg.
So, let's see. Here we have a lot more of these dudes. As you can see, there's some balm flowers in the center, which are unlit, so we'll have to take care of that. That does nothing. I don't remember why I did that. Probably because I thought it was fun.
To prove that it does nothing.
Oh. By the way, I don't think I've ever escaped from one of those, because by the time I start pushing B and realizing what's happening, I don't have enough time left. So, we have to get in here, right? There's actually a puzzle on how to get in here, but you know what? Fuck the puzzle. Let's just cheat.
Okay.
So, if you get it just right, you can do this. Oh, I backed up too much. Do that again. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. So you can just hit him with your crossblade and walk underneath.
Okay, so, remember how I said that you suck at problem solving?
Mm-hmm.
For this episode, I take it back. That's...
Yeah, the best part is I totally did that completely the wrong way,
Yeah.
but it works really well.
Yeah, that's actually a much better solution than the solution.
The actual solution? Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot faster, too.
I'll say. Man, I feel dumb now.
And the best part is, like, for some reason I'm convinced that I didn't do enough work here, so I go and solve it the actual way later. Which is kind of funny. And then I'm like, what the hell just happened? What's the point of this? And then I realize what it's for. I'm kind of mad these angels don't get eaten by the goddamn crustacean things.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
Like, they're flying around in there. Shouldn't they be at least bit once?
Yeah, I agree.
Goddamn racist crustacean things. Are angels a race?
Yeah.
They're a race in the way that elves are a race, and not the way that Asians are a race.
Right. Again, it comes back to the Asian.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Just say it. Just say it. Be a man.
Oh, awesome finisher.
That we've seen a million times.
Yes, I never get tired of it.
Oh, that was a good dodge, though.
Yes, that was an epic dodge.